Hi, I'm Mike Plays Disc Golf. I'm here at Gilly's with Matt Wright and Jack Taylor from Arrow Valley Disc Sports. We're going to play the shorter orange tees. Let's go see this first filmed round. Hi guys, so it's Mike in the booth here, and I've got Matt as well. Hi Matt, how you doing?
Good evening. Nice to be here. Watching through a film round of myself.
Yeah, it should be good. So this is Gilly's property here. You can see he's got two layouts, the whites and the oranges. And Matt's going to talk about the first hole quickly.
So it's a short left-hander. You know, you want to keep it going before, otherwise if you fall short, you fall behind quite a bit of shrubbery. Obviously, got a nice one up there.
First shot, first catch cam, and nice and soft there, and he's parked. Right, moving on to Jack here. He's got an ultimate frisbee background, so he's got a lot of air bounce in his throws. But that got up there quite close to the pin, whereas I just leaked out short.
You see this shrubbery here when you go short, it creates havoc with your putts, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just had no clear line through, so just try to get through for the tap in. You've got a bit of a straddle here, which nearly fell out the back, but good birdie.
Oh, they often do. Yeah, start off strong.
And we were playing super casual here, so lots of foot faults and breaking all the rules before anyone calls us out.
Yeah, fully guilty of that.
So another nice simple hyzer where I think the wind just caught your disc there a little bit, but you got around the back of the tree and up to the pin.
Yeah, long release. And
Jack wasn't quite so lucky.
No,
I just
flip
thought
that outside tree. You got to keep it nice and tight, haven't you?
Yeah, so I learned from you guys and threw a P2 nice and low, right down the middle of the gap. It was nice having a catch cam out there. Sometimes in editing, it's been difficult to follow these discs, so different angles very useful. Unlucky on Jack's putt there, just coming off the band.
Foot fault number 1 of 700.
So a nice little flexi shot here. I think a forehand turnover is definitely the better play. Just shapes better for me.
Yeah, it definitely came in nice there.
You almost have to run the aces on the short course. And you've been extremely lucky and threaded that through.
Lost my grip on it, but got lucky with the love of the trees.
Jack, nice and high there, but a bit short. And your luck's paid off, and you've picked up another birdie there.
Yep, take them when they are given to, don't you? I don't always, but
oh, unlucky there from Jack. His putts were going a bit low and left, and just didn't catch that time. And I thought I'd be on camera for that tap in, but obviously just out of the way. So another
hole 3, yeah, there. Another short one, but this time going in the opposite direction. It is a lot further up there before it goes right, so you'll often see the backhand turnover coming into play rather than the forehand.
Yeah, that disc, when I've thrown it before, it's been quite flippy for me. I just didn't get over on it that time. Didn't put enough power on it, and as you saw, it faded out early. Whereas Jack got through nice and cleanly through all the trees, but just a bit off to the right. And was that a layup or?
That was going for it, trying to get it in, but too many twigs in the way.
Another low left for Jack.
Nice push putt Jack has.
Yeah, it's
a bit more stability to it.
He's definitely working on his putt well. There's in the third round we played, he was hitting chains and going in a lot more. Perhaps a bit of camera nerves here.
A lot shorter this one, obviously going easy backhand round. Easy
So
being the operative word here.
I decided to take my zone off the tee, and you can see I just got a bit of a hyzer release, and the overstability of the disc, it just came up a bit short. Whereas I think that was a crown you threw. It's normally a crown.
Yeah, nice balanced putter.
And here we are.
Yeah, they're
Getting ace traced
well
for it.
beaten in.
They are. So he's snuck through a couple of trees there, but still the slightly less overstability of this beaten in putter got you the bit more distance which you needed to get to the corner a bit more. And Jack manages to sneak through as well and get close up with you. Bit off and high with my putting there. Oh. So I believe that's Jack's Nomad that he bought just before this round, and the soft plastic there, sort of letting it
Hadn't
bounce.
quite got to grips with it, had he?
Yeah, it took him a bit of time to work it out, but it's kudos for just throwing a new disc straight away. But then these casual rounds are the place to do that. So Jack's on this box for the another forehand flex here. That might have been the other new disc he bought. He bought a Volt as well, I think.
Yeah, trying more the backhand hyzer with the Mako 3. Unfortunately, didn't get a hold of it right, and it didn't come as far right as I wanted it to. But
No, it just needed to be flipped over a little bit more, didn't it?
Really liking the Mako 3. You're not liking those trees so much, though.
No, I'm hating the trees at the moment.
But good recovery.
Thank you. Nice little standstill upshot there. Oh, a bit high and hyzer on
not
that.
trusting it. That's the problem.
No, you just needed a little bit more anhyzer on that part, and it would have could have hit nicely. But a solid par save there for yourself with the centre chains.
Yeah, get the comebacker.
Whole G's, another hyzer. There's some trees in the middle. You can't go too wide, but nice backhand, should be nice and easy.
So Matt threw up nice and high there and got around the corner okay. Now Jack with a little bit of an air bounce again, a bit straight but a nice kick around the corner. Let's see what I can do.
Oh, Jesus. Keep rolling.
So obviously, you don't want to go too far wide.
No, I just held on to that a little bit too long. It's my MD3, and I just tried to power it up for a little bit of an ace run, and didn't go nicely.
Yeah.
So,
That's the beauty of Gilly's course, is it's such a technical course. Even on the short courses, you can't have that wide release like we've seen from every one of us on the card so far already.
yeah, and luckily I was able to get through with a little bit of a softer shot with my P2 again there. Oof, just off and right with your crown. There's my par going in. Didn't realise I was off the side. Oh. Yeah, you can tell Jack's.
No, I'm the best time with his putters.
Yeah.
In a fair few spit outs.
So a nice little left to right slight curve at the end. Jack's gone for the forehand, which I think is a great play here. A backhand will work, but
what do you expect from a group of former ultimate players?
Oh, and that lucky kick there as well.
Yeah,
Getting you right into the middle.
Did have a lot of tree love on that day.
And then once again there, I didn't quite get the anhyzer, leaving me in a funny stance here. And I really need to work on that straddle.
So you can see the shrubbery piles lying around there for ecological reasons rather than as obstacles. So it's wonderful to see Matt still, making accommodations. I can only apologise.
But the camera did have plenty of battery. So yeah, this nice straight
1.2.
shooter on this hole. He came out a little bit low, but got a little bit of tree love there at the end. Let's see if Jack can get up to the pin.
Although Jack came far left on this, the new strimming being done by Matt at Gilly's is bringing that area onto the left-hand side into play. So a lot of that is now strimmed and is accessible from beyond the side of the trees.
Which is good. It's going to be exciting to see what he does with the putting in the new, slightly more difficult course. Jack
We're
here
very excited.
Jack's birdie putt just off to the side, and with my lucky double tree kick, I had a look, which didn't go well. And your putt was off in that occasion as well. Yeah, we're not
happy about that one.
No,
We're not
you
pros,
can
are
tell
we?
in your face, and we're not exactly covering ourselves in putting glory.
No, we're not the pros, but that was a hole to be disappointed about.
If we could just forget about that one.
Yeah. On to Jay.
Once again,
quite
a straight tunnel. Jack, unfortunately, just a little bit off to the right there.
Again, using that crown, unfortunately, just releasing it late. Again, a bit of luck, I think.
And that was the MD3 again. Put it a bit high, but caught a late tree, which shot me straight down, which is unfortunate.
Still in the middle of the fairway.
So Jack just put a little bit too much on that. I think he'd thrown it a couple of times and it faded out nicely, but then just a bit too much. And then obviously I decided to throw it straight into the ground.
Yeah, liking that fairway, aren't you? I didn't like this one.
No, your view was extremely obstructed from there, so the pivot forehand was good. Boom.
Well in from there. See it in the face, can you?
I just had to make up after that disastrous upshot. So
I was going to say we were due a follow flight, and I don't think we've quite covered ourselves in glory enough to warrant it so far. But that was a very good putt. And
it's Jack, just
bringing you ahead of Jack, I believe, at that point.
Yeah, I think so. That puts Jack back to even and me down to -1.
For what is the final hole of the course?
Penultimate
hole of the course.
So another slight hyzer down a tunnel, narrow fairway with a tree in the middle.
You're lucky if you don't catch.
Or my P2 then, nice and low like that. I needed that a little bit more forwards push, but one lucky kick there from Jack puts him.
There, you managed to avoid the trees.
Yes, yeah. You've just put yourself nice and under the pin, or did it go a little bit further?
Just a bit further. Don't think it was quite as bad as I initially thought.
Good effort from Jack there. Good run. Unfortunately, my straddle was lacking again, and hopefully he can make this. And
the ground it was on was quite boggy.
Yeah, you can tell he's not happy with his putting there. Just waving his hands at it in disbelief, I think, as much as anything.
Oh, I think I'd been joining him had my putter not gone that extra couple of millimeters as it hopped over the rim of the basket.
And here we are onto the final hole. The nice ace run hole for Gilly. It's nice and short. Nice little forehand to try and get around the corner. And I can't do it.
No, it's one of those holes where you look at it and you're like, yeah, this is easy, but those trees on the left are a lot more in your line than you actually predict, you know. I mean, if you go straight, it's obviously going to hit the trees.
Run it, just run it.
Yeah, I mean, to get the height to get it in the basket.
Run it, just run it.
Okay, so Jack on the camera here told me to run it after I considered laying up. But, you know, not worth the layup there.
Celebrating the last putt of the round.
Last putt around when my putter is finally warmed up is definitely something to celebrate.
Yep, and obviously my putter's definitely warmed up by now. Oh wait.
Yeah, I think if anything, you cooled down over the round.
Yeah, just got away from me. Some of it did.
I think you were just rushing there. You weren't thinking, but I did have to slow-mo you for this.
No, I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. Because I was gone. I thought that was
Just because you can see how far you're foot faulting here. And there we are, the first filmed round. Scorecard not as clean as we want it to be. The score's not as good as we want it to be.
But it's things to work on, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks to yourself for coming on this evening and chatting with me through this course, and
pleasure to be here.
Everyone mentioned in this list, and see you in the next video. Cheers, Matt.
See you soon. Cheers.